If you're not seeing the spikes, that means you're losing it, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna have to time that bitch out.
You don't even want to see what you got to do after that?
Not a chance.
Fuck. Only losers. No way. Oh, Leon.
What do I do?
I think you got to rocket jump it.
What do I do?
So wave dash to rocket jump. See what I mean?
Nope.
Well, we definitely know it's wave dash over there.
I smell bananas. Is that a bad thing?
That's not good.
It's actually a very pleasant smell.
That's death.
Is that what death smells like?
Wow, death is nice.
Damn.
It's like a new candle.
It's like banana nutmegs.
Banana nutmegs?
Yeah.
I mean nutmeg?
Yeah.
It's
Isn't nutmeg delicious?
it's a spice.
Is it delicious?
And banana nutmeg is not a thing.
I can go for banana nut muffins right now.
Yeah?
That sounds pretty baller. Maybe that's what I'll get myself after this.
After we finish farewell.
I don't have enough momentum, I don't think, to clear it.
That's why I think you gotta rocket jump it.
Oh, like... Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, aren't I?
The only thing I can think of. It's just gonna be everything moving very fast.
If you really want it.
I think it's giving you like a counter. 1, 2, 3. Like, do it on like the third of the 4 fingers, you see?
Okay.
Just
No, that makes sense.
I did it. I figured it out. Oh, well.
Boing.
And you gotta rocket jump it again.
And that's it.
And that's it. For this 3.
We got it.
You got it. Oh, remember on the third one.
I have to time that out too then.
Yep.
Seeing so much stars. Oh. I'm not even hitting it, dude.
There we go. You can land on that spot. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to wait it out there. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, alright, we'll just try to help.
Oh.
A little early. Pizza burger.
Pizza burger. Mamma mia, macaroni. Fuck, there it goes.
Bye
Bye. Damn it.
Water buffalo. No, that's not the water buffalo.
Water buffalo?
Water
bear.
Water bear.
Water
Is
bears.
that what it is?
Yeah. That's what everyone refers them to.
Yeah, there's a word for it though.
Guy on a buffalo. Have I ever showed you those? The guy on the water buffalo. It's just like some old series and somebody put like a music thing behind it.
What?
I think it's the same people who did the Yoda backpack thing.
Oh, the lip sync guys?
Yeah.
Isn't that Shimahoyo?
No, Shimahoyo does better stuff. Damn it.
Damn.
Also very political.
Is it?
No, I don't think they ever are, but I do like their mashups. Because Tom Brady, he's handsome. Alright, alright. Oh, man!
Just gotta get the timing right, buddy. You got it.
Yeah. Alright, bye. I waited for you. You never came.
For an eternity.
God damn it.
One step at a time.
What are you singing, buddy?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's one step at a time.
One step at a time.
No matter how much it hurts.
Keep. Step at a time. Fuck.
Right into the spikes.
Shit.
Hey, not that I'm saying we should stop right now, but
Do you want to stop right now?
no, no.
What?
Time-wise, are you still good?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. I don't think I'm needed anywhere.
Okay.
Yahoo!
There you go.
Okay, I needed somewhere.
You needed somewhere?
All right, talk to me about Rugrats, buddy.
Did you know?
What did I know?
The creators of Rugrats, they were like super into like Doctor Who. That's why Tommy always has a
Oh, I've heard
screwdriver.
about that. I've heard about that.
Do you hear about the Phil and Lil are dead theory or whatever it is?
Wow, you're digging
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel, are you?
Like, I'm trying
No, I don't know about the Phil and Lil dead thingy.
Yeah.
What about?
It's just all these things like Angelica's crazy because she killed Tommy and Dill or some shit like that.
So it's like, what's it called? Like It.
Yeah.
Did you know about It? Did you know there was a child killed another child in It?
Did they really?
Yeah. Well, in the book.
I assumed.
So in the book, I think I remember this guy's name. His name is Patrick. I don't remember his last name, but Patrick is one of Henry's guys, right? And Patrick, oh man, I don't know. I don't even know if this is okay to even talk about. It's got to be because it's in a book, right? That everybody kind of synonymously thinks it's okay. Yeah, it's got to be, right? I've always wondered about that. Like, if a book said obscene shit, right?
Right.
Like, as long as it's not crazily obscene for the sake of being obscene, it's like, okay, hey, there's actually like some undertones here. It's okay, yeah?
Generally.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
like,
let's see how fucked up this gets.
What are you trying to
let's
say?
See, no, let's see how fucked up this gets, okay? So there's a guy named Patrick in the book It, right? He's part of Henry's gang. And he's introduced, I think, midway through, because he wasn't originally put the Patrick's name, but he was kind of like an odd kid, right? Like, he would be the type of kid that would kill flies and keep them in his pencil box to show to people. And not for the scare issue, but for him to be like, check these things out, right? And then he became friends with Henry, and I don't remember how. Not like friends, like Okay, so Henry, right? Henry's the bad guy in the series next to It, right? Because he's the bad kid that just never got good, right?
I think you're letting it go too far before you jump, buddy.
I am. I'm also trying to talk. So, so Patrick, right?
Kills flies.
Kills flies. So Patrick is also known to be kind of emotionally not there. Like, he has no sympathy with the world around him.
Okay.
Right? Oh, I can land there if I wanted to. I didn't even notice that.
Okay, well, that's... Okay,
And,
emotionally distant.
And he kills flies. He's very kind of like... Shit. That's fine. So, Henry and him were left alone at a, what's it called? In a junkyard, right? Because the main heroes have the Warrens, right? The Warrens are like the
Like the wash.
The wash, right? They have the wash. Well, the bad kids have the junkyard, right? And in the junkyard, Patrick and Henry were left alone because they were playing. We're seeing it through the eyes of the girl protagonist, right? Because they're there. She was there because Bev. Bev was there because she was hoping to see her friends there, right? Because they thought, oh hey, we're building a treehouse. Maybe they went back to the junkyard to get more tools for the treehouse, right? Patrick. Let me preface this too, because it gets real crazy real fast. If y'all haven't seen It, go watch it. If you don't like clowns, that's fair. But I'm also about to spoil like a really fucked up point in the series that like even got me a little like traumatized. Because man, there's just a lot of shit that happens in there that is just like, man, that just happens in real life and we still don't know how to deal with that. So Patrick and Henry were left alone in the junkyard and Bev went there. And she's hiding because she doesn't want to be caught by them because they've already had their rock fight and everything. This is kind of later into the group, right? So Henry already hates everyone else because the rock fight and he got kicked in the balls a lot. There's a lot of ball kicking of Henry's genitals in the book, right?
Okay.
So if she gets caught, it's bad news. But she catches them lighting farts in the junkyard. Right?
Okay.
And it's like, oh, haha. Also, that's the first penis she ever sees. So she's like, kind of curious, kind of like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So they're lighting farts, right? And then Patrick's like, hey, you want to know something crazy? And it's like, and then Henry's like, what? And then he starts jerking Henry off. And it's like, yeah, I know, right? This thing is crazy, isn't it? And like Henry's like, yeah, this is fucking weird, but it's like great. And then he's like, do you want to put it in my mouth? And then like immediately Bev's like, okay, I need to get the fuck out of here. This is not, this is getting fucking weird and it's getting weirder. Also, I need to really pee. So at that point, Patrick is just about to like literally like go nuts on Henry. And Henry's like, no, I don't do that fag shit. Right? And to like, God, dude, I don't know. But, like, Patrick is just a weird bundle of, like, I don't even know where to put this kid because it's so weird and so bizarre. But then Patrick's all like, oh, all right, you better not tell anybody we did this. And then Henry's like, you better not or I'm going to kill you. And he's like, all right, fair. So Patrick breaks off from the group and Bev makes it out of there. But as she makes it out of there, she notices that Patrick goes his own way, right? To a refrigerator. And in the refrigerator, he keeps dead animals that he killed. Like, he just kills, like, small animals, like cats, rats, and other things. And he puts them in there to slowly rot away. I know, and this is like a 10-year-old. Something like that, right? So he knows that the fridge, whatever he puts in the fridge, slowly dies. It's not a quick death because it's not a full seal fridge. It's yeah. So like he killed dogs. He's killed other stuff in there, right? And this all began because he killed his little brother. And the mindset that the author explains, Stephen King explains, is what?
You're not wave dashing. You're just long jumping. Sorry, go on.
Am I?
Yeah.
So where was I? Oh yeah. So what happened is he has a little brother, right? And the little brother is taking a lot of time away from the mom. So of course he's getting like kind of like jealous and everything. But he's also kind of like, hey, you exist in my world, and as long as you exist in my world, that's a problem because only I exist in my world. There is no other exponents. If there's other exponents, that means I'm meaningless, right? And he just goes up and suffocates his brother in the crib while he's sleeping.
Holy shit.
Right? And then once he does the job, he's like, okay, he stopped moving. I guess that's the end of that. I'm gonna go downstairs and watch some TV. And it's being described that, you know, he's watching TV, but there's a lot of commotion in the background. So while that's all going down, he like the police come in and everything, but he's not paying attention. He's just watching his TV, right? And this is another really cool point that I like to... This is not a cool point. That's not a cool point at all. What I'm trying to say is, like, there's a lot of really crazy, awesome stuff in that book that I like a lot about the, like, children nature and how they perceive the world, right? Like, all the kids have a common thing together, and that's that they all love rock and roll. They all love watching rock and roll. They all love it together. But that's the one thing they never... Like, that's the one past that they never meet, which is really weird. Like, if they all talked about music, I feel like they would have all gotten along in some weird way. You know what I mean?
You're talking about, like, Henry
and everyone else. Yeah, everyone, right?
Okay.
And it's really sad, because it's like... Well, there's a lot to that book I would like to discuss, maybe once I'm done with it. But in this part... This is just a small part that doesn't matter. No, I'm still not done with it. This is a very small part that's almost not important, I'm pretty sure, even to the later stuff, because Patrick is just kind of a... It's just there to either traumatize you or to, like...
To show you, hey, here's another fucked up kid.
Yeah. So Patrick, what he didn't know is that he left a trail of water from the snow he carried in, and his dad found the trail of water and kind of put the two and two together. And he's like, no, Patrick wouldn't kill his own brother.
Wait, he suffocated the kid with snow?
No, he suffocated this kid with a blanket. Or with a pillow.
So
but he trailed in snow because it was snowing outside. He came home from school and did the deed. So there was a trail of water and, like, going up to the room that the father saw. And it's like, well, the only way there would be water is if somebody came out from the snow. And the only person who was in the house is Patrick.
Wait. So they left the baby alone in the crib at the house?
No, I think the mom was sleeping downstairs when he got home.
Oh, okay.
I think. Like she was there, but she wasn't. She was probably sleeping or doing something else. Yeah, dude. Like that's
fucked up.
That's super levels of fucked up. So Patrick, everything in his world back to normal. He gets his lunches on time. His parents are, you know, fighting again or whatever. Like, hey, everything's hunky dory in my world again. Jeez. Yeah, I know. And like,
Bro, there you go.
Can you talk to me about this kid that killed fucking his own brother and not worry about the game? Let me worry about that.
All right.
Look.
Like, that happens. Kids are fucked up, dude.
So.
What do you want me to say?
They're not fucked up.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, that's a super fucked up thing. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, like, man.
Bro, kids don't understand the gravity of what they can do.
No, I know. And it's so, like... These kids suffer a lot. And, like, they learn from it, which is good. But it isn't until, like, the 27-year later mark that they remember.
Well, I mean, isn't that everything that it kind of does? Is it puts like a haze on things?
Yeah.
Like,
well, not a haze, but it basically works on fear or whatever. I think that's the biggest thing is that, hey, as long as you fear it has power over you. Whatever that it is what fuels it.
Stupid space bug.
Yeah.
They're like microcosm bugs.
So,
That being said,
Patrick has his refrigerator where he, does horrible things to animals.
okay.
And that's how he dies. Cause
What?
Yeah, cause I guess it got into the recesses of his brain. Cause I guess it's been trying to get Patrick for a while now.
Okay.
And it doesn't know how because he doesn't fear anything but his little brother. But now that's gone. The only thing he fears is, because he brought it up himself, is, hey, what if I get stuck in that fridge? That wouldn't be good. Then I would be covered in maggots and whatnot, and that would not be fun, I'm pretty sure. So, the next time he opens up his fridge, a bunch of flesh-eating, blood-sucking, like, giant-ass mosquitoes come out.
Ew.
And suck him dry.
Bro.
Like, not in a cool way.
He's about to get his soul sucked.
Dude, like, it was crazy, because, like, in those moments, he's describing, like, hey, I'm slowly dying. Like, I don't want to die. I can't die. This is not my choice.
Why do we get a perspective of this random-ass kid?
There's a lot of perspectives that we get out of, especially, like, the main characters, the characters' parents. Like, it's really cool, like, how many perspectives. Oh, yeah, we get a lot of perspectives in the books that are really fun. Even because Mike, the historian librarian guy, like, when he's interviewing other people, like, even we get their aspects of it, because there's, like, so there's the fire at the black spot, you remember? Like, there's that huge fire that killed a lot of people, and then there was one other, which was a shootout. There was a shootout that happened for wanted criminals, right? And in those bloodbaths of Derry, oh, goddammit, there's the common denominator of a clown. There's always a clown there. Nobody knows why, and the clown just comes and goes as it is, but those events usually end with, hey, the body counts are unknown because some of the bodies aren't there. Go figure.
Right. Have you ever seen Jeepers Creepers? I feel like you would like Jeepers Creepers. Like...
Look, man, I just got into it. Like... That's like... Fuck.
Uh-huh.
That's like my like... Next to The Conjuring, this is like my favorite scary movie now.
Would you say it's a scary movie? I don't think it is. I think it's more...
It's scary to me, like, I like spicy stuff, and I don't like spicy stuff. You know what I mean?
I think it's more unsettling. Like, it's got, like, that weird...
Thriller,
like,
then?
Yeah, I guess a thriller would be it.
I'd say it's still scary. There are some parts in there that are, like, disturbing. Oh, dude, the book itself, yeah, like, I already told you what fucking happened there.
Well, I mean, you can write whatever you want in a book. It's a lot easier to get away with stuff.
But yeah.
What do you mean they just kicked the shit out of a bug at the end of the book? The dead lights at the end of the book.
Well, we don't know, right? I mean, I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far. I've only gotten as far as
I thought you only had like a few hours left.
I have like 6 hours left, 8 hours left out of the 80. So yeah, I'm like right there. God damn it.
Still a lot left. Did you jump off of nothing? Pretty sure you jumped off of nothing there. Like, obviously you can't have that shit, like, in the movie. Like, you can't put, oh, hey,
can't have
dead kid killed
another kid. I mean, you can. There's the good son.
Yeah, but lots.
But that's kids killing kids. You can't have adults killing kids.
And animals in a fridge. That's fucked up, man.
Dude, it gets worse. I would say that's like second to the worst thing in the book. I don't remember what the first thing. The first thing was very like, oh god, that's the first thing is honestly dude who beats the shit out of Bev, the husband. Because that gets really bad real quick.
The husband or
the husband.
Bev's dad?
Bev's husband.
Oh, for later.
Yeah. Right. Because Bev's husband like straight up murders her almost in the bedroom. Right? We get that scene in the movie in both versions. And like In this version, we get that he's a fucking psychopath. But again, when we know him, we're looking through his eyes, being like, oh, this girl, she's nothing but trouble, and the next time she doesn't obey me, well, that's on her, because she should know better. And it's like, you fucking crazy fucking ass psychopath. Fucking, yeah, like that. This is definitely like, oh, you're just fucking... Because the only, like, thing that we get out of him, right, is the I was bullied by my older sisters and my mom, thus I can be bad to girls. Because they should know better.
They should know better?
Or something like that. Like, he's just a fucking Tom. That's his name. Fucking Tom. It's just a piece of work. Because, like, it's like, oh, okay, you know, Tom helped Bev solidify herself in fashion, right? But that's because Tom fucking works her to the bone, and she thinks it's a labor of love, and for the longest time, up until this point where she's like, hey, I need to go because, like, shit's happening.
I got a call from Mike Hanlon from Derry.
Yeah. And then he's all like, well, you're gonna go run off? What the fuck is this shit, right? And they duke it out. And it gets pretty, like, that first fight scene was pretty good because, like, Bev wins super hard. In the second scene, though, we see this guy, because after he recovers from that, he doesn't go to the hospital. He goes and tracks her friend, who, Bev's friend, I forget her name. She knows where Bev is, right?
Okay.
So he goes over and literally almost kills her. Like, rips her face open. Oh, no, she doesn't rip her face open. He beats her to the ground, being like, yo, you need to tell me where she is. Even if you don't know where she is, you still need to tell me where she is. Because I know you know where she is.
Of course.
That level of crazy, right? And the girl's strong. Like, this girl is, like, super strong and she's super cool. Because even, like, before this altercation, she was, like, super trying to be like, hey, you need to leave Tom. Like, I love you. You're my best friend, Bev. You need to leave her. Or leave him.
Okay.
So, in the final moments, once, like, she beats the shit out of him, he's all like, hey, like, I just want to let you know I have a lot of money and I have a lot of power. No matter when you call the cops or whatever, I'm going to bail and I'm going to come right back out and I'm going to murder you. So you got to tell me where she is and stop wasting my time.
Jesus.
Yeah. And, you know, the friend, like, totally, like, sticks it out. Up until the point when he brings out a knife and starts going for her face, and that was like the final moment of, hey, I can't believe I defended my face for Bev's safety.
Right.
And it was like, sorry, Bev, like, I don't know why that broke me, but he was gonna go for my face. So that was not cool. But we get redemption from that, which is he gets in a car that he buys from fucking some kid once he gets out of Maine, right? Oh, fuck. And he buys a pack of cigarettes because he hates Bev smoking cigarettes. He's like, I'm gonna shove every single one of these cigarettes down her throat. That'll show her for smoking when I'm not there, because he thinks she's smoking when she's there.
Okay.
And lo and behold, when Henry escapes, he gets a ride from Tom, who he then murders. So Henry murders Tom.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good job, Henry.
I guess. We don't get to see the pleasure on how he kills him. We do know that he picks him up in the middle of the road, and they have a good chat, and then Henry offs him.
Wonder why.
Why what? Henry offs him?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, because at that point, wouldn't Henry also have already been under the influence of Pennywise?
Oh, of course. But I'm not sure what... Because to me, it sounds like Pennywise is, like, not omni...
Present?
Yeah. Like, he is, but there's maybe certain levels of omnipresentness he has. You know what I mean? Where sometimes he can form into, like, monsters and whatnot, but others he can only relay messages in whispers. We don't know why. Or at least I don't know why yet. Because if he could do that, he could just easily kill everybody.
Yeah, but if he feeds on fear...
Why would he let good food go to waste?
Yeah. been on this screen for a half hour here.
Oh, have we already?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Have I reached my limit?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You want to take a sec?
We could.
It's up to you.
Or we could keep talking about it.
Okay.
Shit.
Like, here's the thing with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, a creature that feeds on fear is obviously easily beaten, and that's how they beat it as kids. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm just not afraid anymore. Like, fuck, we're gonna kill this fucking clown.
Right.
Like that's all it really kind of comes down to is just, yo, don't be afraid of this thing. But like, when they're older, and obviously it takes them a bit of time to remember and shit, like, they have to do the ceremony of Chud?
Yeah, of Chud.
Of Chud, yeah. Like they have this thing, and it's like, obviously they didn't know how to do that.
Well, that doesn't exist in the book. The ceremony of Chud isn't the resealing of the Jinn. The ceremony of Chud is them being in that smoke hole that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, so they don't do that at the...
No.
Oh, well, you don't
I
know.
don't think so they do. Fuck. So, like... I'm liking every second of this book. I really am. Oh, man.
Is it just... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Is it just
like, emotionally exhausting?
No, actually. To me, it's not. Like, to me, it's very exhilarating every time I read it. I never get like, okay, I need to take a break from this, like I do with like my true crime podcasts or...
I mean, you've been reading or listening to the audio book for like...
at least 2 months now.
Oh, it's been...
3. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Because I have 3 credits on my on my Audible that I have not yet used.
So wait, what are you listening to?
Fuck. What am I listening to?
What are you listening to in the meantime? Like, because again, what else are you listening to? Are you listening to fucking Sleepy Cast and shit?
No. I listen to lore. I listen to Crimes of the Century, which was like one of my favorite podcasts right now. But it seems like it's gonna wrap up soon because it's, I think, out of episodes. Because Crime of the Century is really cool. Like, it's basically like, hey, here's the first time this very weird incident happened.
We got to make a...
Because we had to make laws for it. Yeah. Like
the kidnapping one.
Yeah, like that one I told you. There was the whole fatty, whatever his name is, the comedian that was next to Charlie Chaplin, or way more famous than Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
Basically, a woman died at one of his parties while he was there, and it was assumed that he sexually assaulted her. And it was handled really badly. Like, hey, yeah, we should take this girl to the doctor, even though she's moaning, saying, hey, I'm dying, because everybody thought maybe she drank too much, right?
Okay.
And then they were like, oh, hey, we should probably get her a doctor, but let's not get her a real doctor. Let's just get the doctor that we have here at the hotel to look at her and see what's going on.
Of course.
And, of course, the hotel doctor's like, just give her morphine. She'll be fine after when she wakes up.
Give her morphine.
Yeah! And then she wasn't fine when she woke up, right?
As one normally isn't.
And then, she died. And then everyone's like, all right, hey, let's not bring this out to the news because, what's his name? Fatty, I forgot what his name is. They just know him by Fatty because that's his stage name, right?
Okay.
He was all like, hey, let's not make this very big thing. Let's do the autopsy here near the hospital, or not the hospital, but near a doctor's office that's not the hospital, by an autopsy person that the fatty guy knows and everything, just to keep everything under hush.
That is so very specific.
And, yeah. And once it got into the light, it was like the end of this guy's career, which sucked because it's still kind of unknown whether or not he did sexually assault her or hurt her in any way.
Right.
Because it seemed like she died from kidney failure. Or some
Not much you
sort
can do
of,
on that one.
Or some sort of asphyxiation, which we don't know. All we know is that in the room with her was Fatty, And when she started yelling, people found him towering over her. Fuck. So, and this guy is so crazy. He was one of the first people to make $1 million through Warner Brothers for movies and stuff.
Holy shit.
And so, like, that was, like, literally a month after he signed up with Warner Brothers for 3 movies that were going to make him millions.
Damn. Modern day Chris Pratt.
What is, did Chris Pratt fuck up?
No, I was just saying, like,
God damn it.
Like, that level of, like, stardom, like, yo, hey, everybody fucking knows this guy.
Yeah, like, he was well loved and well, like, received because he was a very, like, again, like the name implies, very fat person, but he was very agile. He can, like, fall 6 feet and make it look fun. Shit. Charlie Chaplin and him were going in the race for him, but everybody remembers Charlie Chaplin, but not Fatty, because Fatty got blown by the media circus so hard that, like, he fell into obscurity.
Damn, that's, like, just everything's over like that.
Yeah. Like, even the podcast, shoot, what's her name? Her name's, Amber Hunt, I think her name is. I think she's the one who hosts it. Even she's like, hey, so cancel culture has happened way before the term was even discovered, and this is a perfect example of that. Because everybody remembers Charlie Chaplin, but nobody remembers Fatty, whatever his name is. Shit. So I listened to that. I also, I like treating myself to it, because, like, once it's like, okay, I have a good hour to, like, read this book. And the guy who does it's great. I forget his name.
Oh, not the
reader.
author. Yeah, the reader.
That guy's great. He does a lot of really good voices. They're all kind of the same, but he adds, like, a good flair to them. God dang it.
Let's see.
I tried finding him to see what else he was in, because his voice does sound familiar to me.
Let's see. It's by Audible is the one you got, yeah?
Yeah, the Audible version, yeah. Hoo-wee!
Let's see. Steven Weber?
Yeah, Steven Weber, yeah.
Let's see. Dean Koontz. Alex Bierson. Harlan Coben. A lot of Harlan Coben.
What is this?
I don't know. No, these are just different authors that he's doing. Like,
oh, that he does books for?
Yeah.
Oh.
If It Bleeds, another Stephen King book.
Oh, yeah.
Pied Piper. Oh, yeah, he's done a lot. Ooh,
Okay, so I can see him in other Stephen King stuff. Good, I'm glad, because he does a lot of good shit.
The Shining.
Ooh. Alright, I'm excited to read more Stephen King then, because this guy's got a good voice. This guy's got the voice of both someone who's sane and a maniac. It's so good, dude.
Let's see what else is there. Panic. Elevation. Like King's got a lot of good reads, but man, some of it is just a lot. Oh. Let's see, what else does he have on here?
Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing wrong now. I think I keep getting stuck on here.
I mean, I think you're doing like you are kind of getting stuck here. I'm seeing more often.
You want to call it here? I guess we could call it here.
Do you want to call it here?
Yeah, we'll call it here for right now.
Yay.
Woo-wee.
Alright, lattes and cappuccinos, that'll do it for this episode of Coffee Table Zeros Plays. Celeste, farewell. We will,
hopefully finish it next time.
hopefully next time will be the finish, guys.
Woo-wee, man.
See you then.
Signing out.
Bye.